And hello there, welcome to Rusty's Sudoku stream. Let me get another chat window up in a different terminal or different screen, so that if anybody wants to say anything to me, they can do so. All right, we are doing medium puzzle number 413 today. I've got some things that I'm doing this afternoon yet that I need to take a little bit of time for, and nothing really unusual, but you know how it goes. Figured I would do the stream now on what should be my regular stream time, and we'll see how it goes. I have not done any more than looked at the original puzzle, as I did a screen grab of it to post to the BlueSky comment or posting of announcing the puzzle for the day, and we'll see how this goes. All right, and looks like that's good. So turn the highlighter back on. All right. And one of these two is going to be 1. Got 3 possibilities here. One of these two will be a 1. And that means one of these two is going to be a 1. And down here, I've got 3 possibilities. 6 possibilities here, 5 possibilities here, and 3 here. So on to 2s. We got 2 possible 2s here, and we're going to fix that as just 1 now. Over here we get a 2 in that cell, another 2 over here in that one, and that looks like all the 2s are on the board. 1 in each of the squares. How about 3s? Looks like I've got 2 3s on the board. One of these 3 will be a 3. One of these 2 will be a 3. Means I've got 4 possible 3s up here. 4 possible 3s here. 4 possible 3s here. 4 possible 3s here. And not a lot of help here. Just, well, these 4 possibilities. And then over here, we've got wide open on everything that isn't filled in. So on to 4s. I've got no 4s given on the board. So look at 5s. I've got a bunch of 5s on the board. And it looks like I can put a 5 here. Nope, not there. Next to it. And down here, we get to put a 5 here. And we've got 2 possible places for a 5 here, and 2 possible places for a 5 here. 6s. I've got 2 of those on the board. All right, we're skipping on to 7s. Got 3 7s on the board. One of these 2 is going to be a 7. 3 possibilities here. 2 possibilities here. 2 possibilities here. One of these 2 is going to be a 7, which means this cannot be. So that's a 7. And then I've got 4 possibilities down here. 8s. Well, it looks like I've got 2 possibilities here. Five possibilities here. 3 possibilities here, because I can't put a 1 or 2 or an 8 in where I've got a 1-3 pair. This can't be 8, meaning I've got one, or this one's going to be an 8, because I have to get a 3 in one of these 3, or an 8 in one of these 3. I've got that 8 there, and this one here blocking these 3 cells. That's blocked over here. That turns into an 8. That gives us a 7 here. Means I now have 2 possible 7s over here. All right. I think that is it for 8s for now. So we move on to 9s. Got 3 of those on the board. We get to put another one here right now. 2 possibilities down here, which means this is a 9. This becomes a 9, so one of these 2 is going to be an 8. The other is going to be a 2. Nope, not a 2. 1, 2, 3. Looks like one of these 2 is going to be a 4. Means I can now populate this. It is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like this is going to be a 6. So I've got that. We got another 6 over here. And 3 possibilities there. 3 possibilities down here for 6. 3 possibilities here for 6. I've got 4 possibilities here, but I've got 2 possibilities up here. They go with the 8s, so that means that I've got 3s to place. Of those, I've got, well, I got 3 possibilities for 3 here. 4s to place, 4 possibilities. 5, 6, 7, and 9s to place. I've got a 9 going in here. That means I can now narrow this down. This is going to be one of these 2 is going to be a 3. Still have 3 possibilities for 4. And 2 possibilities for 7. So we'll get to marking those 3 possibilities for 4 in a little bit, I think. All right. We got a 1, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. So one of these 2 is going to be a 4. Got a 5, 6, 7. One of these 2 is going to be an 8. Doesn't limit 8s on these or 4s. Just says that one of these 2 is going to be a 4. One of them is going to be an 8. If we get an 8 blocking, for example, here, that changes it. Likewise, 4 blocking there. We'll get to that. 1, 2. So we got a couple of possibilities for 3 here. That turns that into a 1 and this into a 3. And a couple of possibilities for 4, meaning one of these 2 is going to be a 4. The other one here is going to be a 1. That's going to be a 1 there. 4 here. Up here we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So that's going to be a 9. That'll be a 7. That means that's a 7. This is one of these 2 is going to be a 4. And that means this one's going to be a 1. And I've got a 1 going in here now. And 2 possibilities for a 1 over here. 2, 3, 3, 3. How about 4s? Nope. 4s are all possible there. 5. One of these 2 will be a 6. How about here? We got these two as ones. The 2, 3 is going to be one of these 5. I've got 6 possibilities for 4. Got a 5 in here. 3 possibilities for a 6, but this one won't be one, so 2 possibilities for a 6. 2 possibilities for a 7 that are marked. 1, 2, 3, 4 possibilities for an 8 and a 9. Okay, so let's look up here. We got 1s, a 2. 4 possibilities for 3. And 5 possibilities for 4. Pair of possibilities for a 5, a 6, a 7, and all kinds of possibilities for an 8. What do we got over here? We got a 1. Actually, we should, nope, that can't be 1, so that's a 1. Get a 2. We've got 4 possibilities for 3. 4 possibilities for 4, which is not a big surprise. Pair of possibilities for a 5. And 3 possibilities for a 6. One, 2, 3. 3 possibilities for 4. 5. 2 possibilities for a 6. 2 possibilities for a 7. 3 possibilities for an 8. That takes care of those. So that means this can't be a 6. It's going to be an 8. That's going to be a 6. Now down to 3 3 possibilities for 4 in this row, which means this is going to be an 8. Okay. 8, 8. I've now got 3 possibilities for an 8 here. 3 possibilities for an 8 here. And just the 2 possibilities here. So it really kind of makes a difference which of these becomes a 4. Although we do know that this has both possibility being a 4 and a 3. But again, that's not blocking anything at this point. All right, pair possibilities for 6 now. Nope, that's not 1. That's a 6. That's a 5. So now we've got a 4-3 pair here to be aware of. 4-3 there, 4-3 there means this is a 6. And now I've got 4 3s at these 2 spots. All right. Four 3 looks like it's going to be the get Gumi of the set. All right. Let's see. We've got a pair of possibilities for 1, a 2. We now have 3 possibilities for 3. Still wide open on 4s, a 5, 2 possibilities for a 6, 2 possibilities for a 7, and 3 possibilities for an 8 and a 9 on the board. All right, time to flood the rest of this. So up here we've got the 1s, we've got a 2, 3s going lots of places, 4s going a lot of places. We've got the 2, we've got A5 now. So that cuts down on the number of 3s we've got on the board. Does that change anything else? Nope, all squares now have a 5 in them. 6 and 7 are on the board already. 3 possibilities for an 8 and a 9. So that's now filled. Down here we've got 3 possibilities for a 4 to fill. Here we've got 4, 3 to add. We got the 1s, a 2, 3 there. 4, 4, 4, 4 to add. 5. Pair of 6s. Pair of 7s. 3 possible 8s and a given 9. Now that means I've got a 4 here. 8 and 4 here. 8 here with a 4 up here. That turns that into an 8. We have 3 here. Turns that into a 4, 3 here. Pick up this 1, this 3, a 4 here, 4 here, 3, 4, 3, 3, 6, 7, 4, 7, 6, and 1. 15 minutes and 57 seconds, so 16 minutes as far as I'm concerned, but it'll go as 15:57 on the report. I want to say thanks for joining me. I hope you had a good day, and we shall talk with you again soon.